Kitchen Chronicles. In this kitchen, it will be a safe space for guests to come and tell us about the experience. All this we do while cooking. So there will be food and there will be gist. So guys, on today's episode, which will be the premiere and pilot episode, we will be making coconut rice but with a twist. I recently learned this recipe from Ebose herself, and I've been making it almost every week in my house. So on this show as well, I will be bringing you recipes that I have learned, recipes that I am learning. I will be traveling across other cultures to learn their foods, to learn their traditions. I'm very, very happy. So without wasting any of your time, let's dig in. We have our ingredients on the table. We have our meat, we have our protein, because protein is important. We have our protein, we have vegetables, we have our pepper mix, spicy seasoning, and what's coconut rice? We have, of course, coconut milk and coconut oil. So guys, the reason I started the show, I will not tell you I woke up one morning and I got the inspiration. No. I was having a conversation with a friend about doing something I really like, and I like to talk. So why not we do together? There we have Ebose Kitchen Chronicles. So first of all, I'm going to start by boiling my meat. Here I have beef and goat's meat. Now in this episode, I don't have a guest. I am my guest. I am my own guest. I will be talking about myself. I'm a mom, which basically is an amazing experience until you want to send your child to school. And also, I like to cook, I like to bake. I'm a pastry chef trying to learn how to be a cuisine chef. At this point, I just feel like anyhow the food turns out to eat like that. I didn't learn to cook from home. I started learning how to cook after I had my child, because I'm like, if I born this beginning, I wasn't speaking with the chop. We'll just be eating crackers and noodles together, and at this point, how will you survive? So now in the pot I have my proteins, beef and goat's meat. I'll be adding half of these onions into it. We'll add some all-purpose seasoning. And then also we'll be adding some salt, because we add salt. Anyways, I know you're curious. I live in Moscow, Russia, which is one of the coldest places to be. If you are coming here, that's all I have to say. It's currently summer now, but we can't rain when they put us here. So, anyways, just sit down, relax, enjoy the show. I believe by now you're supposed to add your popcorn. Sorry, it's popcorn, not popcorn. It's popcorn. And your puff, it's not puff puff, it's puff puff. And maybe have Pepsi, or you have Mirinda, or you have Zoom. We don't care, just anything. Sit back, enjoy the show. And don't forget to press the subscribe button. Share the show as well, maybe to your enemies, your friends, your enemies' friends, your exes, anyone. We'll be right back. Welcome back, fam. I have an experience that I'd like to share. The very first meal I made, I think I was 12. My mama no dey house. She called me. Hello, one boy rice. I say yes, ma'am. And if you've ever lived in Nigeria, you know we measure rice with like cups, like derikas. Where I'm from in Benin, we measure rice with what we call siga cup. So she come and say, "Where's this cup of rice?" I said, "Okay." Now let's assume that this is the cup, right? When they say one cup is like this, it's level. I carry myself and I fill it up. So the cup can't get extra on top. And I went and boiled it. I boiled the rice finish. If I even boiled the 8 cup of rice, that couldn't have been the issue. After boiling the rice now turned to long. So my mother came back hungry, expecting to say her beloved child. Rice, and she opened the pot. I was like, "Glory, what did you do?" And I was so proud of myself. I said, "Mommy, I boiled rice. Check the salt." She opened the pot. She looked at me. You know that if you can give up a grown-up child for adoption, probably I could have been in orphanage home now because now small thing remain that woman didn't take me out of her house. I've made so many disasters in my life. I cooked stew. The oil was one side, the tomatoes was one side, the water was in the middle. He now looked like that ocean that don't mix together. The only thing I could cook confidently, you cannot argue with me. Should I tell you what it is? I can soak garri. If I soak garri for you, oh my Jesus, you're gonna love it. Then I now upgrade to Indomie. And then I finally learned how to boil rice. It was a struggle. But we did it by the grace of God. And we are here today. And we are still cooking rice. So mommy, I hope I don't embarrass you on national TV before you now go and say that now you won't come disown me. So anyways guys, I have my meat in the pot. It has been boiling. So in this, I'm going to switch this over. And in this pot here, I'm going to start by preparing my stew base. The coconut rice I grew up knowing, I didn't like it. It used to be really white and really soft that it almost had a porridge consistency. I never liked it. So when I saw this recipe on Ebose's home to pro class, it looked like, you know, jollof rice that escaped jollof a little bit. He don't red, but he don't white either. So I said, this is a game changer for the coconut community. So let's try it. Let's see. I tried it the first time and guys, it was a hit. And in my pot, I'm going to be using coconut oil. I'm going to melt that real quickly. And in the same pot, I will be adding onions. In the same pot, this right here is pepper mix. I'm going to add some of the pepper mix into the pot. And we are going to let this to fry. He's going to fry until it dries. He's going to dry a little bit. And then you come back as it. So guys, we are back. And now I'm going to season this with what you see on the table. I will this salt. In case you need this salt. This up season. I said I'm going to add some crayfish. Don't be afraid to eat crayfish. At the same time, don't put a lot. We're going to add some maggi. And last but not least, this is very unexpected for coconut rice. We'll be adding a little bit of pepper soup spice. Trust me, it takes it from, this is already 100 to 200. Mix it. Now the first time I actually made a decent meal, what did I actually cook? And we call it bakakwa rice. It's concoction. I know that rice that you're cooking when you're almost dying, you're hungry. You just look inside your kitchen, okay, I have rice, have small palm oil, you put small salt and pepper. If you see fish, you go. If you don't see fish, you put crayfish. That's what we call bakakwa rice. I was really hungry that day. I came back, no food. You cannot be drinking garri every day. Before somebody's eye change color and go and blind. So I decided to just throw everything into the pot. It came out nice, but guess what? Till today, I have not been able to recook that rice. Okay. This has been simmering. What people call it simmering. We'll call it koto. We have been doing koto. So I add my protein because so carbohydrates said to make person get to pour everything inside. Pour it inside. You turn it. You what? You turn it. You do what? You turn it. After turning it, you had, it's called coconut milk. No, we don't do that. I come from being cereal. We call it coconut milk. Milk. Pour it, don't be afraid. Pour it. This will boil out a little bit before we add our rice. So come back when I'm ready to add rice. I'm back. Yes, I'm back again. I've already incorporated the rice with the, everything, the protein, the sauce, the flavor, the everything. Let me tell you something very interesting. Is it interesting? tomorrow. I've been living in Moscow for the past 6 years. In those 6 years, I've tried Russian food 5 times. After that 5 times, I eat it completely half times. Because even the half, make I not go share with my ancestors. Now I take it from teach. But we are trying to let old things pass away and let all things become new. When we come back, we'll come and eat rice. Yes, the rice is ready. It's at once. So ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you that you should subscribe to my YouTube channel and help my life. So guys, we have come to the end of Ebose's Kitchen Chronicles. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, share the video to your ex, your friends, your enemies, your enemies' friends, and please put down in the comment section what you'd like to see me cook, what you'd like to see me talk about. See you next week. Bye!